Hello everyone, hope you're well. It's time, yes, once again for a weekly roundup, which has turned into, a regular thing now. Nothing special. No, I shouldn't say that. I say it's extremely special. The date today is what's the date today? 8th of August. Should have looked that up before, but that's preparation for you. So, this won't be a very long video. We'll just do a roundup of the gaming vids as a sort of like index, so to speak, as what's been going on this week round. So, in chronological order, as the dates starting from the earliest when these games are released. So, on the ZX Spectrum, which quite often are the earlier ones when we do these roundups, was Ant Attack by Quicksilver, released in 1983. An interesting isometric maze type game. I think it was the first of its kind way back at that time. Let down by terrible controls, but it's still an okay game, I suppose. I don't mind it too much, although it's not a regular one I would go back to. The idea being you control either a boy or a girl, and depending on that selection, you have to save your sweetheart from a maze without getting bitten to death by ants. No Oculus Rift virtual reality helmet on board for this one, so just, basic 3D graphics on 8-bit glory. The clever thing in this game is you can change the angles, so you can see it from 4 different views, but it's damn tricky, as I certainly prove. Next, moving on, we come up to a game on the Commodore Amiga, which converted by the popular arcade coin-op game, is Operation Wolf by Ocean in 1988. Quite a good fun game this, although on the Amiga version particularly tricky. It's a 2D personal shooter, horizontal scrolling, 5 levels, although admittedly I don't see all of them. We have to, it's you against a whole army of tanks and people and military what's-her-names. You have to release 5 hostages, which we might see or we might not. So have a look at that one as well on the Commodore Amiga. Next up, finally, and I mean finally, managed to, finally again, there's that word, upload an incredibly long video lasting over an hour. It's a stage, what stage is it? He says, looking down at the notes. I think it was stage 5 of Tomb Raider, the original game, St. Francis Folly, and by glory, this was a longer stage. Crocodiles in this one, the bats return, a lot of switches to hit, but the idea on this level is you have to collect 4 keys whilst avoiding gorillas. So you can unlock 4 locks in a door guided by these metal slat things that go across, and then escape. Man, did I make heavy work of that. It's meant to be uploaded last week, but YouTube was having a few problems. The file size was 3 gigs, it didn't like it, but finally it's given in, so it's been uploaded this week. Next stage is the Colosseum, so hopefully the gap between each video, Tomb Raider Blundering, isn't too long. So it's Tomb Raider Blundering, Stage 5, St. Francis Folly, and that's been the big video this week, really. Really slowed me down in output, but we've still got 5 videos, so I don't know how we got away with that, but there we go. Can't guarantee that happen every time, especially with the blundering videos, but they do seem to be gaining popularity, so that'll be the main thing. Hasn't been too many series on this channel. Been going, I think, about 8 months now. First series I did was with Mario Kart Super Circuit on the Game Boy Advance. It was about 5 stages on that. Gradually going through the Zen Pinball tables, and that comes to the next video. Released in... Oh no, we're doing it out of order now. I'm getting ahead of myself. Next video, chronological order, was 2002, Speedball 2 brought to Deluxe. Already reviewed this game, but we'll give you part 2, the second half of the season. It's like a futuristic football game, really. You have to injure, your opponent. All good fun, and score as many points as you can by hitting the bounce dome or the stars, getting the score multiplier and scoring goals. But watch the video, that's better than me trying to explain it. If you're a Game Boy Advance fan and are watching this video, you've probably seen the first part already. And yes, what I was jumping to there, Zen Pinball 2 tables. Gradually going through the Star Wars tables, and I brought you this time Star Wars Starfighter Assault. Now this game is quite good fun actually. Got a fantastic intro. That's worth watching just for that on its own. But you can choose to be fighting for the Empire as a TIE Fighter pilot, or the good old Alliance as an X-Wing, which I think is a bit cooler. And then you play that role in the game and to release certain missions and therefore. So if you're into pinball or Star Wars or Zen Pinball, then definitely have a look at that one as well. And that's pretty much all that's been happening really. I haven't got too much news for you. That ridiculous series called the Random Wednesday Question is still going. So I don't know how long that will last for. Sometimes it'll be gaming orientated, sometimes it won't. It is random after all. So hope you had a fantastic week. Have a good weekend. And till next time, of course, wrong arm. Till next time, goodbye.
Goodbye.